Hi, welcome and welcome back. We are different today, guys. Look at this. Let's just get into this right quick. So I did a thing. I've been thinking about this for so long. When I tell you it's gotta be years now at this point, I've been thinking about this. Oh my gosh, I just can't believe I'm going through with it. This is it. Like, I've made my mind up. I love the look. And yes, like, I feel like that is just so me, isn't it? Like, oh my gosh. Oh, okay, enough. I get so tired of doing my hair. Everybody is like, "Oh my god, girl, your hair is so long. If I had your hair, I'd do this and I'll do that." But like, if you have long hair, you know it is time consuming. I mean, the detangling process, the styling process. Oh my gosh, if you wash your hair and then just like leave it be for a couple days and it's all matted up, it's crazy. Especially curly hair. I'm speaking about curly hair. I'm speaking from experience. Curly hair. But yeah, so I for the longest time I always joked and say, you know what, I'm about to get some locks. And everybody was like, "Oh, you should probably do it." And I was like, "Oh, like you too hype. Hold on, calm down, baby. I won't." But I said last year, I was like, you know what, I'm about to lock up. And I thought I was serious. I thought I was serious. But I just did not follow through with it. I just was so scared. Like in my mind, the idea of this permanent hairstyle, locking it and then not being able to feel my fingers through my hair or feel the sensation of a brush going through my hair. I just didn't know if that was something I wanted to actually follow through with. And then it seems so permanent. Like the idea of having locks, and the only option is to one, comb it out and then lose a lot of hair, cut all your hair off. And I don't look good bald because I have a tiny, tiny head. My hair has always defined me. Like, I've always felt that my hair defined who I was. Everybody knew me for the big haired girl, like I was always known for the girl with the big hair. I've always got called names like Sideshow Bob or Diana Ross, or you know what I'm saying? Like, always, big hair always just defined me. So I was really scared of the idea of going backwards. But as we get older and I approach those 30s, which are just right around the corner for me, it's like, well, now is the time to stop, one, second guessing yourself, two, do the things that I want to do. So if I want to do it, pursue it. Stop procrastinating, stop pushing it off, and just do it. I mean, there's no time like the present, right? So either I'm going to do it now or I'm never going to do it, and I'm never going to know if I liked it or not, because I won't give myself the chance to like it, because I just won't do it. So here I am. What happened was, this was completely unintentional, by the way. I had the twist in my hair, the red and black twist, and I took it out, and I was just like, my boyfriend has locks, and he was like, just leave it like that for a couple days before you do anything. Just leave it like that. And I was like, you know what? I think I'm gonna leave it like this just forever. And I know it won't stay like this, but it's pretty styled right now. And these are the sizes that I would go if I were to start fresh anyway. I love this size. So it's like they're already in my hair. It's already pre-styled. I could lock them as is, you know. So I'm just gonna stick with it. These are going to be my locks. This is a great size. They'll eventually thicken up. They're not too thick or too small. They're like the perfect size. So when they do mature, I'll be able to style them appropriately. But I made like a little list of things, of reasons why I decided also to continue to start this lock journey. One, like I mentioned, was the loose hair, the idea of not being able to comb through my hair. And then also, like, I embarked onto this minimalist journey a few years back. And now this is a complete another story, all right? A few years back, I bought a camper, downsized, moved out of my place. I sold everything. I mean, all my furniture, my bed, my everything. If it did not fit in this camper, it had to go. And I started on the RV life. And we did that for about a year, almost 2 years. And then, I got pregnant. And then we was like, okay, we can't raise a baby in a camper. But within that journey, I started to love and embrace minimalism. So even now, if you see like me passing through my house and I don't have a lot of furniture, it's not because I can't afford it or, it's just, I just don't want it. It's unnecessary. We have the necessities and that's that. We have exactly what we need and that's it. I don't have, large, bulky, I don't like the idea of large, large, bulky furniture like, dressers and stuff like that. All my clothes is in a closet, and if they didn't fit just like in a folded up, I have like trays and like the little boxes or whatever. Anyway, it's organized. Okay, it's organized without having the need for dressers and whatnot. And I can do a tour like that in another video to see how I organize and being a minimalist. But along with the minimalist, my hair, like I've always believed that less is more. Like I've never wanted to do too much with my hair. I didn't like color. Like when I was younger, I used to have a lot of colors in my hair. I love blondes and reds and blacks, And then as I got older, I just don't put color in my hair. I don't really do too much styling. I grew up not allowing people in my head to style my hair because I always believed that people pulled my hair. And when you would take out a style after a stylist or somebody did your hair, you have globs and globs of dead hair. And I just didn't like it because it was like, what, whenever I do my hair, I have dead hair also, but I don't have this much dead hair. You know what I'm saying? Like either people did it too tight or it didn't look good. And I always just felt like I just knew what framed my face because I have a smaller head. I'm able to frame my face appropriately, where other people, if they put a weave in my head, it just looked like a wig back in the day. The old school big ginormous wigs. Like it just did not look good. Nothing looked good whenever somebody did my hair. So I always grew up doing my own hair. So it's like, you know what? Less is more. This is less and it looks like more, okay? It looks styled and I feel like I'll be able to wear this better than I would be able to wear my ponytails. I'm so tired of ponytails. All my go-to style is a ponytail. I would prefer to have like my two braids. That is my favorite, like the two goddess braids, but I don't like to do them myself and it's hard for me to find somebody to do them, and I'm not going anywhere to go pay $60 for 2 braids to go back. That is only going to last me like 3 days. I'm not doing it. That's just not something I'm going to do. So also I've always told myself whenever I started my lock journey, I was going to go with the 2-strand twist method. Now, this isn't exactly 2-strand twist, but essentially it was because I did the feed-in braids. So, essentially when you do the feed-in braids, you start it with just a regular braid, and then I braided in my the weave, and then it was twist. So it kind of sort of was a 2-strand twist situation. And I had them in for about 2 weeks before I took them out. So this is what they would look like if they were 2-strand twists, But I wanted 2-strand twists as opposed to coils. I just don't like the idea. I don't feel like coils would fit me. They're too perfect. They're too straight. I needed a little life, a little bounce, for it to look styled. I could never, like even singles, like everybody was like, girl, do some singles in here. I'm sorry, I keep scratching at my nose because it's tickling with me right here. I feel like I got a hair or something. Just tickling me right here nonstop. Oh my God. But yeah, I didn't want the idea of coils. This is the look I was going for when I got locks. And then the idea of picking up and going. Like this year, I have so much planned. Like I have so many things to do. All these businesses I started last year that I plan to build and elevate this year, and I expect for these businesses to consume so much of my time. Um, with building a business, you got to be ready. And I didn't want to have my appearance be the reason why just didn't do it. Okay, I'm not going to go out for real estate, for instance. I'm not going to go out and talk to this prospective buyer or prospective seller, or go look at this house because I didn't want to be seen with this ponytail in my head. Oh my gosh. Or I got built up gel and I got to wash it out, and just too much, and then having to set time aside to maybe get a stylist, because I even thought about just, just go to the salon. But that's money, that's still time. These people take hours. If I would have had somebody put box braids or something like that in my head, I don't have time to sit there for 6 hours and let y'all do my hair 6 hours, 8 hours, and y'all be walking around. I don't got time for that. So I've always done my hair myself, because I can always kill two birds with one stone. You know what I'm saying? I can do my hair, and I can watch a video, or I could record something, or whatever it is I'm trying to do. So I've always done my hair myself. So I even thought about getting a stylist this year, and I was like, you know what? I'm not getting a stylist. Like, that's just too much for me. Then I'll have to designate time. And yeah, that goes into self-care, but I can self-care. This is self-care for me too. Something simple. I can retwist my own hair. And then if I want to later go to a stylist and get a retwist and then a style, I can do that. That's an option on the table, but it's a lot less stress than saying, hey, I don't know you, but give me this style hair and make me look good. As far as like me enjoying life, I said I am going to do more of what makes me happy. Okay? I call it impulsive, because if I believe that this is what I need to do, this is what's going to make me happy, then that's what I'm going to do. So impulsive, be it as it may, I'm going to do whatever it is makes me happy. So I like the hairstyle. I'm going with the hairstyle. It makes me happy. I now am embarking on a lock journey. And then also, what better time to do it than now? It's like wintertime. It's not freezing cold in the South. We don't get any snow. But come summertime, if I want to get wet, I don't have to worry about, oh my God, I got these new locks in my head. I can't get in the water, or they might untangle, or no, let's just start now. Like, this is perfect time. This is the perfect time. God knows what he's doing. I am a firm believer that things happen when they are supposed to happen. Okay? Things happen when God says, now is your time. Now it was my time. Let's embark on this journey with these locks. Now you are old enough, you're mature enough, you've had your fun, you've realized that doing your hair does not make you happy. Even though I still have my hair products, I still will continue to sell my hair products. I'm going to still push my hair products. My hair products is what have got my hair so beautiful and so luxurious and so full and so long. And if I could find an old picture, I will go ahead and insert an old picture here of how ratty my hair used to be. But yeah, like it was because of my products. So I'm going to still push those products. And I always said also that having locks was going to stunt my business, because, okay, if you have locks, then everybody with locks have long hair, because you are able to retain the old growth, but not necessarily, right? I still have all my old pictures of my hair, all my testimonials, so I can prove like, hey, no, it wasn't my locks. My hair wasn't always long. Y'all know me, my hair was actually like right here. Okay, now we got some length, but it wasn't always that way. So I'm not gonna make excuses and say that's why you can't get locks, because it's gonna stop your business. And then I got other people that are here to vouch that your products work and they grow and they work. So no more excuses. It is what it is. And then let's talk about the exit strategy. So, yes, I can always comb them out in the future. I'm not stuck. I'm not stuck. If I don't like these, say when they start, they won't fully mature for several months, right? So when they mature, or maybe before they mature, if I just start to not feel it anymore, maybe like a month or 2 months down the line, whenever I start to tap into that ugly phase that they say, which I'm not really worried about, I won't lie to you, I'm not worried about the ugly phase. But like if I get to that point, comb out is still an option. It's still an option. It's still reversible. Okay. And toss on a wig. I still got my wigs. I'm still planning on wearing my wigs. Okay. Like they not going nowhere. I just bought that, 40-inch wig. I'm still going to tie this bad boy up and I'm going to put that wig on. Okay. So that's still an option. Still could do braids. It doesn't matter. Like I can still do box braids. I can still do the bohemian locks. All that is still an option. It's still on the table. So we are good. The styles are still there. I still have options. So I don't feel so stuck. I don't feel so stuck. And then lastly, I've always been so fascinated with locks. Like I just love locks. I see women, I don't care. It can be women of any ethnicity. Whenever I see locks, I'm like, oh my God, girl, I just love them. And they be looking at me probably crazy, but I be like, oh, that's so good. It looks so good on you. Like I'm, oh, I thought that was an alligator. But I'm always want to go out and compliment the next person, man or woman. Like I just love locks. Like I don't like doing hair, but I will give you a retwist. If somebody comes to me and be like, hey Brianna, can you do me a retwist? I'm like, yeah, come on, I got you. But if they be like, hey, can you braid? No, no, absolutely not. No, sir. No, ma'am. I'm not braiding your hair, okay? But I will give you a retwist. No problem. I love retwists. You know what I'm saying? That I should have knew then. Whenever I like started really doing retwists, and I've been doing retwists for like years now. But like whenever I started really get into doing people retwists, I should have knew then. Like you got, you touched. The fingers is touched. They blessed. All right. You should have started then. But here I am now. So yes, come with me on my journey. If you haven't already, like, subscribe, and follow me on this journey. Let's see where these locks take us, okay? If you like them, if you think that this is a good fit for me, if you feel like this frames my face nicely, let me know in the comment section. And then like, if you too are ready to start on your journey, or if you've started on a journey, or maybe you went back and you had locks and you decided to like comb out your locks, let me know in the comment section. Let's talk about this, okay? All right, but for now, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.